Hey guys, welcome back into the Stochastic YouTube channel. My name is Geoff Ulrich, and in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit of no house advantage basketball NBA action for Friday, November the 4th. And, if you're new to no house advantage, there's a couple different ways to play. In this video, we're going to be talking about their pick'em contest where you're creating prop-based style lineups, generally assigning props different values from 10 down to 1, and then you're going to put them in a big contest, put them up against different lineups from different people, and play for big prizes. Today, this Friday, No House Advantage has a 15K guaranteed 5K to first contest up just for NBA, the slam dunk. So it's definitely worth checking out. There has been overlay on the site. There's a couple different ways to play. There's also their versus the house contest where you can create your own parlay style multiplier tickets. We'll have a different video up there on the OddsShopper YouTube channel. But stick here for right now, because if you are new to No House Advantage, you can use promo code Stochastic to sign up there. That's going to give you a $50 match deposit bonus right off the top. You're new, you deposit $50, you get $50 extra to play with. It's a great way to build a bankroll. Try out the site as well. We also have free projections for No House Advantage over on Stochastic.com. It's just a great tool to use. We'll lean on them here while we're doing this video, and I'm giving you the picks as well. So again, lots of overlay there. Use promo code Stochastic. If you're new to the site, get a $50 free deposit bonus. Lots of overlay. Just a good site to check out. Let's get into these picks, though, for today. We got a pretty healthy slate here for a Friday. Again, NBA obviously want to having their big marquee guys going up on a Friday or Saturday, not against the NFL. So we're going to start with Detroit here. Obviously, Cade Cunningham playing big minutes. Going up against the Cleveland team here. Could be banged up. Could be without a couple of their guards. Cade Cunningham playing big minutes as well. And, I tried to fade Cade Cunningham a couple times early in the season. He's been a little bit more of an efficient player thus far, and the minutes, they're just still there. Right now, we have an assist prop of 5.5 right now. That's too low. We haven't projected for well over this. We're going to go over Cade Cunningham, 5.5 assists. Again, normally a matchup with Cleveland wouldn't be the best thing for an over prop, but we've got a banged-up Cleveland squad. We've got Detroit at home here. It's a 6-point spread. I do expect this game to be close. Even if Cleveland Stars do play, which seem to be kind of baked into this line, then, Cunningham's going to be out there. There's no guarantee both those guys play the whole game either. And really, Cade Cunningham's been hitting this more times than not. It's just a good prop to go over on right now. I think it's too low. So we're going to take the 5.5 assists. We're going to take what's given to us. It's too low a prop. The matchup's probably a little better than it seems tonight. I think this one realistically is a good one to start with an over. If I was putting it in my lineup, probably look at it as like a middle play, something like that. Maybe not something high up, but definitely a solid over we're projecting on Cade Cunningham. Wouldn't have any problem putting that in the middle of my lineup. Let's go to a game with, let's just call it suspect defense in it. Obviously, we got the Utah Jazz playing the LA Lakers. We got a close point spread here, 3 points. Got over under 228. We should see the starters here really just push for big minutes. We should see a lot of the kind of high usage guys push for big shot attempts, potentially towards their ceiling in that regard. And I'm mainly talking about the Utah players as well. They got a short bench. Obviously, no Donovan Mitchell there this year. Jordan Clarkson, he's not a player with a huge, massive ceiling, but in this spot with the Lakers, close point spread, I think that going over Jordan Clarkson, just pure points, is completely fine here. 16.5 is his prop. I don't really want to fade this going up against the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson, again, you see what he's done this year. It's not a huge increase, but the usage is up slightly. The minutes are up slightly. Even the field goal attempts, he's been pretty efficient on. Obviously, a pretty good three-point shooter as well. So Jordan Clarkson here, 16.5. If this was a different matchup, we may be taking a different approach, but it's the Lakers. They're going to allow a high field goal shot percentage made. They're going to allow three-pointers. It's going to be a fast-paced game. Jordan Clarkson over 16.5 points. I feel pretty comfortable about this one. You've got to be targeting some overs in this game. And to me, Clarkson just makes a lot of sense. He'll be out there. Even if the Lakers do take a lead, Clarkson's going to be obviously part of the comeback story here as well. Probably launching a couple late threes to get us over. So I feel pretty good. Jordan Clarkson, 16.5. Again, another player we have fairly, leaning towards the over on as well. Maybe one, again, that wouldn't necessarily be the highest point for me, but Clarkson gives us exposure to this game, gives us a good over to go against the Lakers. Never a bad idea. All right, let's stick with, we'll not stick with the same game, but let's stick with, big name players on this slate. Steph Curry going up against the Pelicans tonight. Warriors actually slight underdogs here, 4.5 on the road. But biggest point total of the night here at 233.5. So Pelicans obviously been playing good. They're a solid team. But this one should be back and forth affair. I mean, Steph Curry, what we've seen from him lately, I mean, he's pushing up the minutes from a bit of a slow start. He didn't even really get his minutes limited to start the year, even though Steve Kerr said he was going to try and do that. But you look at what Steph Curry's done of late. You know, he had 13 rebounds, 13 assists against the Heat, 9 assists in his last game as well. You look at his assist props. After the slower start, they've really just gone up. He's got one game with less than 6 assists over his last 6 starts. And I want to go over his 5.5 assist prop here. I don't really see any scenario where Steph Curry isn't going to play 35 plus minutes in a close point spread against the Pelicans. Again, a solid team. We got a low assist prop still on the board. He's been smashing the over here. Let's go over Steph Curry 5.5 assists. I usually like to mix in some unders here, but we do have some lower props to mix in. And whenever you're looking into us advantage, you got to realize sometimes the props may be a little bit juiced up. Sometimes it may be a little bit lower than normal. We'll see across the industry. This one to me is a high point play. I'm going to go over 5.5 Steph Curry assists. And let's stick with the same game because we got Zion Williamson on the other side. Again, I mentioned it's the highest point total on the slate. We've actually got a very close point spread here. Zion had that little injury scare, but he's back. And the last 2 games, he's played 37, 31 minutes. That was more minutes than he was playing before the injury. So obviously feeling good here. The last 2 games, he's averaged 24 points as well. So he's got a 31.5 points, rebounds, and assist prop. It's a little bit of a tough matchup, I guess, against the Warriors, but we just have such a huge implied team total here for the Pelicans. And Zion, again, there doesn't seem to be a minutes restriction right now. You got to think that against the Warriors, he's going to play at least 31, 32 minutes. With how efficient he's been at scoring, I think he gets over this one. Again, we had point, rebounds, and assist props of Zion like 32.5, 35.5 even one night before he got injured. So looking at a 31.5 prop, we're going to lean over. We're going to go with 4 overs today for our picks. Again, it won't be like this every day. I definitely, some days I'll do all unders, but today it's all over. Cade Cunningham over 5.5 assists. Jordan Clarkson over 16.5 points. Steph Curry, we're going to go over 5.5 assists as well. And then Zion Williamson over 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That one's just looking way too low for me. So again, free projections over on Stokastic.com. You can check them out after you're done watching this video. Smash that like button and subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. And again, if you use promo code Stokastic when you're signing up there at No House Advantage, you get a free $50 match deposit bonus. Make sure you check out No House Advantage. Make sure you check out the next video on the Stokastic YouTube channel. My name is Geoff Ulrich. Hope you have a great Friday of NBA action. We'll talk to you soon.